We are back in Scotland. It's time for the Cup 4th round. It's our trip to Aberdeen. And we've got quite a bit to catch up on. So, I best get to it, haven't I? Right, you can probably just about see behind me the league table, which shows us top. We have a 3-point lead. We have a game in hand. It's not been all plain sailing. And I didn't exactly predict it, but I did say in the Queen's Park game that I really didn't want extra time. And I was right to do so, because we had a very tired side who then had to play a game like 3 days later and another one at the weekend after that. And that's where things started going a little bit south. We got a draw with Greenock Morton, fell behind, equalised almost immediately. Then, shocking performance. I mean, it wasn't a bad performance, I suppose. And they got 2 quite fortunate goals. But we just created nothing, and our unbeaten record went at home to mediocre Stirling Albion. FC Edinburgh, we outplayed. We should have scored more than one. We paid the price for not scoring more than one. And then Alloa, we fell behind 4 times. We somehow managed to draw. Diamond Edwards with a 93rd minute equaliser to make it 4-4. And at that point, we hadn't won a single game in December. Solved that problem by easing past Partick, coming from behind to do so. Then, Wraith, who you'll have seen in the table, are second. We have now beaten them 3 times out of 3 with an aggregate score of 12-4. We just have their number. And then a 2-0 comfortable win against Bonnyrigg Rose. Would have liked it to have been a bit more. They are bottom of the table. They are not good. But a 3-game winning streak. Again, back on the success trail. Words are failing me at the moment. But yeah, so we're back on form. In time to play Aberdeen. We're not going to change the way we play. Now, we have done a few deals, actually, just before I pick the side. Now, we have got some offers in for Michael Morrison. Actually, there are 2 offers in to sign him out of contract at the end of the season. We have also offered him a contract because he's a very promising young player, and I'd quite like to keep him here and see if we can upgrade our facilities and actually get him to show some of that promise. Anyway, the actual transfers we have done, there are 3. Adriel Walker, £15,000 we signed him for from Gloucester City. He is a forward. I mean, obviously, you can see how good he is. Look at that. I have actually gone full blind because if I am using this as my basis and these 8 scores to sort of base things on, I figured I didn't really need the other ones. As you can see, compared to Innes Cameron, nowhere near as good in the air, but then Innes Cameron is very good in the air, but a lot more speed and just technically and overall attacking wise much better. So, and to be honest, it's going to be him and Cameron and Gallagher who's on trial, on loan. Boyd, I think, he should have been probably the best one, but he just never seems to do it. Now, Max Anderson has come in central midfield. He, as you can see, is a good League One player. A little bit shaky on big matches, so this will be fun for him. But we are training him, I think, as an advanced playmaker. And that's put Tyreek Backinson's back out. Or he's got his back up, put it that way. Hasn't put his back out. That would be very strange that someone's arrival just gave you an actual physical injury, wouldn't it? But and then Kyle Turner, now he got Shane Farrell all bent out of shape when he turned up, but I did explain that Kyle Turner wasn't playing in his position. He could happily play in midfield, but we're actually using him as a right winger so that we can sort of alternate with Diamond Edwards. So I think those three have definitely bolstered the squad. We're trying to get rid of some of the chaff now. Blair Henderson, we're trying to get rid of. No one's taken him. Boyd is loan listed because he's finally got fed up with his distinct lack of game time. Quantrell we're trying to get rid of. Charlie Medchill is going at the end of the season anyway. So yeah, we should whittle this down a little bit. Of course, we may need to cycle round again when we get to the end of the season, because hopefully we'll be in a different division and need to improve yet again. Now, I think that's the lineup that we're going to have to go with. As you can see, we have got some injury problems. Farrell is not available. Callum Waters is out. I'm sure there was someone else who was injured. Another one of my fullbacks. So yeah, we've got Shipley and Barker playing fullback now. I mean, Shipley theoretically was drafted in as a left back anyway. Morrison and Gillingham in there. Anderson, Mikita. I mean, now I think I probably want Edwards in to start this one. Now I am. See, I kind of accidentally left Kieran Gallagher in the lineup for the last couple of games, and in the last game he was really very good. Or the game before that, actually, by the look of it. Yeah, that one played 9.3. And we know he can do it. And he probably is slightly better than Innes Cameron overall, and as an advanced forward. Now, I mean, Mikita's not really central midfield attack, is he? But that's Farrell's position. I mean, theoretically, I could put Kyle Turner in there and see how he does. But no, I'm going to leave Mikita in. Yeah, again, you can see. I mean, Mikita has been kicking off, wanting to start more games. Let's start him then. Why not? Okay, that's the 4th round draw. Yeah, I mean, they say cautious. I'm not going cautious. I'd rather go down in a blaze of glory. Or complete ignominy. One of the two. Okay, we have switched up the style a little bit. I find it hard to believe that top flight side in our own country, and we don't know what foot these people use. I mean, do we not watch the highlights at the weekend? It must be on, surely. BBC Scotland? Yeah? Okay. Fine. Yeah, we have tinkered a little bit because people were tending to sit back and try and sort of just keep us at bay. So I've gone a little bit shorter and slower with the build-up, get the ball into good shooting positions with the work the ball into the box. And this one, I think, has been quite key as well. Be more expressive. I'm letting the players just show me what they can do, show their flair, try little things, because, you know, at this level, they're probably good enough at those things, and the defenders they're playing against are bad enough that they can come off occasionally and we can get really good chances. And we have been. We have improved significantly since we started doing that. Okay, let's show everyone what we're capable of. Tell the midfield that we've got faith in them. Leave Kieran Gallagher alone. And right, here we go. This has got to be the biggest crowd we've played in front of so far in this save, I would imagine. Can't imagine we played in front of a crowd bigger than this in Belgium. And let's hope it doesn't get our boys jittery. Okay, and again, I mean, I have so little knowledge of Scottish football these days that I wouldn't be able to tell you whether they're playing their first team players or not. And obviously, we're a couple of years on now, so every chance that lineup has changed quite radically anyway. I mean, you'd hope they're taking us seriously. We are, oh, top of League One after all. Apologies for the microphone pat. Oh, well, it's a bright start. Oh, off the top of the crossbar. Our senior affiliate St Johnston are beating Partick, so that's nice for them. Okay, nice bit of encouragement. Okay, we're not being completely outplayed here. I think we're holding our own for now. Was Edwards onside? Apparently he was. Bodies on the line there. Jose Luis Rodriguez. See, I mean, that's the thing. We just can't field foreigners. One thing I did want to look at, actually, I won't do it within the episode, but it's just reminded me, is I do want to have a look and see what the squad registration rules are for the Scottish Championship, and whether they ease up a little bit on us being able to play, foreign players. We have been significantly the better side so far. Seem to remember us doing that against St Mirren and then getting easily beaten, to be fair. But at the moment, I'm happy with the way we're going. Oh, that could have gone nastily wrong. Oh, no. Bloke goes in. Oh, they hit the woodwork again. Well, they can claim to be a little unlucky. They've hit the woodwork twice. Right, come on, Anderson. Let's see what you got. Decent run. Oh, that's a lovely little ball. Edwards? No. We're supposed to be working the ball into the box, boys. That was outside the box, Diamond. You know I don't like it when you ignore instructions. Quiet word in his shell like at half-time, I feel. Right, we do seem to have slackened off a little. And they are getting... I mean, they're getting much more of the ball, but then, they are top flight side. They should be able to knock it around. Oh, Lubala's having an absolute stinker, isn't he? You're coming off at half-time, son, unless you really buck your ideas up. I don't really want a replay, lads. If I'm honest. I'd rather get this over with today, if we can. What do you reckon? No? Okay, fine. Right, well, it looks a lot better for them now than it did after about half an hour, doesn't it? I'm going to say we've been the better team, because I think we have been, generally speaking. Okay. You can still improve. I've got faith in you. Right, individuals. Lubala, you've not been good enough. Buck your ideas up. And actually, honestly, you haven't been good enough either. Right. Motivated and fired up. See what a motivated Lubala or a fired up Gallagher can present by way of a threat. Apparently, nothing, according to that pass. Wasn't a good start, was it? JL Rodriguez, he of the good block earlier in the first half. Okay, Gallagher, no real help up there at the moment. Oh no! Oh no! Oh wait! Oh, so many times that could have been our ball in a promising position, but no. And this highlight has gone on for way, way too long for there not to be something horrific at the end of it. Yep. You can always tell if that highlight goes on. If you get up to about 40-something seconds, something bad is about to happen. Especially if they've got it. Right, well that was a fantastic start. I'm going to berate you for starting the second half so badly. Right, you two have just decided that with my words ringing in your ears about how you need to improve yourselves, you've just gone, sod it, I'm getting worse, mate. What are you going to do? Sub me? Yes. Any minute now. In fact, yeah, I'm not waiting. Right. Okay. Now, I've got a funny feeling. Yeah, that was why we chose Kyle Turner, because he is basically two-footed. Yeah, right, Kyle Turner. I know you don't really know the position, but get out there, see what you can do, mate. Because those two have frankly annoyed me. Might be a while before they get back on the pitch again. I really hate it when you actually single someone out and say, look, you need to sort yourself out, and they're all just like, yes, boss, yes! And then the next thing they do is absolutely nothing. I mean, why get all excited and it's like, yeah, I'm really fired up and keyed up and I'm going to put in a good performance now, if you just don't mean it. Right. That looks offside. Doesn't matter, he's rubbish anyway. And it was offside. I was right. Right, demand more. We need something else, boys. I mean, you're not playing badly. I mean, we haven't created anything for a considerable period of time now. They do seem to have figured us out. Our little flurry here has basically blown itself out, hasn't it? Oh, I just think they're just physically too much for us. Our touch isn't good enough, and they just sweep in and just take the ball off us because they're just too quick and powerful. Oh, it goes to show you how much money we need to spend to get anywhere near this sort of level, doesn't it, really? That was all too easy, boys. Way too easy. Really got much in the way of quality on the bench to bring on, have I? No one's going to improve that side much. No, I can't be bothered. Right, we're just going to go attacking because we may as well. At least it's unlikely to go to a replay now. Do without that fixture congestion, given the way we handled it last time. Right, let's demand some more again. If it had taken one of those early chances, this could have been a different story, but just finishing wasn't there, was it? And oh, hello, Diamond. Go on, pull it back. Oh, Cameron, how do you not get a touch on that? Are we winning this back, or are you going to be really annoying and take the ball all the way up the other end? Hang on a minute. Hang on a second. Hang on a minute. You are down to mark a specific position. Okay, so you're marking that and you're marking that. Really? I've actually got you. Well, if you're supposed to be marking them, why are you so far away from them? It's a question I have, because, I mean, if you're marking these two here, these are their DMs, right? You're back here. This is a good 10 yards of space, boys. That is not marking. That's observing at that point. Right. I mean, we may as well commit suicide. Just don't hammer my blooming team cohesion and the dressing room atmosphere just because we've been easily beaten by top flight opposition. Please, I don't want that suddenly down somewhere in the red because of one result against a team we should never be competing with. Yes, get on with it. Interesting that those instructions were there. I didn't even realise those instructions were there. I'm not sure whether they've been trying to do that in league games as well. Maybe we should stop them doing that possibly in league games. Right, well, oh good. Well, I'm glad we brought you two on. It's nice to see you've been basically as bad, if not worse. Right, well, let's use you like that then. Go on, whatever. One last one. Doherty, on you go, son. I mean, McCallum's had an absolute mare of it. Apparently, McCallum could have done a lot better with these goals. given that 6.2 rating. I'll just throw out a quick berate, why not? Not going to make me feel any better, but at least they'll know what's in for them when they come in. I don't even think we've managed a shot in the second half. I honestly don't think we have. That was 6-1 at half time. You are going to get told how bad this second half was. I don't care how good they are supposed to be. The fact, oh, get out of my way, McCallum. I don't want to know about you. Stop trying to show me your information every match. Because you're on YouTube. You just want your name in lights, don't you? Try making a save then. Useless lump. Right. Thrash Arms, you are again coming into training because that was bloody awful. Right, one important thing to check. Good. It doesn't seem to have affected our club atmosphere very much. Thank goodness for that. Wow, a whole £7,000. God, Scottish Cup really pays, doesn't it? So, like I say, we will be back for something important at the end of the season, assuming there is anything important at the end of the season. And, yeah, in the meantime, thank you for joining me. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.